Stop. I don't know. What's your guys' opinion? You think this one, should I keep this one, or should I, because this one's actually really, really hot. Only reason I'm asking, should I keep this one, or should I go and get a Finex? It's just an LED. What's your opinion? High pressure or LED? Which is better? We'll give that view. That's the only difference between the high pressure and the LED. If you want to know what the difference is this. This does not need to be running 24/7. You see how loud that is? Well, I'm not worried about the loudness. I'm actually worried about the heat. So, really am not worried about the loudness. But, look at how bright that is. That'll definitely grow some coral. Without this extra light on, the more powerful light, this rock here looks purple just like this one. All this rock looks purple. Oh wait, that's because it is. I mean, this stuff looks more pink. There's about 4 fans running on this thing right here anyways. I have still yet to replace that piece of junk with an actual, fan. Like, we're going to do an inside fan. I forget what they call those right now, so give me a break. It's been a long night. Anyhow, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about the BS. I also wanted to point something out that I only saw when the other light, this more powerful light, was off. Okay. I only saw this when the light was off like that. Okay, so, like, if you look at the side, there's already some algae growing there. And there wasn't even a light on here. Yeah, power head. You got me. Power head. Correct. I wanted to black out the back of this tank, but then if I ever decide to change this tank back to like a freshwater or whatever and go bigger on the salt water, then I don't have to worry about what direction I face backwards and forwards. I've never really blacked out a tank anyways, so I don't really see the point to it, I guess. I get there's a point to it. It's actually to keep the glare out and all that. And but I really don't need it. Is all I was trying to say. But I like the flow in there. The flow looks good. Everything looks good. Yes, you do. Just one saltwater tank. I'm telling you, it'll change you for the rest of your life. A lot of this stuff came from my freshwater tanks. That came from my freshwater tank. That shell, or that piece of broken, I think that's an old trumpet. I could be wrong, but it's bleached, so it's dead. So the point is that came out of my freshwater. It actually came from I want to say those pieces came from the Dominican, and then that over there, that did not come from the Dominican. That came from this local fish tank that somebody was throwing out. Actually, I got a bunch of these shells when they did that, but the only bottom or bad side to it was they still had some old slugs in it, right, Mom?
Mm-hmm. You want me using your email address on this?
Which one?
For people to contact you?
Which email?
That's what I'm asking.
I have one for that, specifically for that.
Okay. I need to know what it is.
By the way, guys, if you don't know this already, I've been working on setting up a website. And if you don't know, I actually have 2 YouTubes for fish-related stuff. This YouTube wasn't originally planned to be used for my fish-related stuff. It just kind of got jumbled together. And the other one is actually Insulum. And I'll spell it out so people know how to spell it. But Insulum de Pacebus. And at gmail.com if you ever want to, like, shoot me some pictures of fish or, you know, ask me questions related to fish. I prefer it go to that email because I check that one less than I do my everyday email. And the reason why I prefer it to go to there is because it'll actually get noticed, to whereas in my everyday email it will not, because there's too much spam that goes to my everyday email. And for that being said, you can also go check out my other YouTube, and I'm going to start throwing up more fish videos onto there. And I've been meaning to edit together all my filming from Reefapalooza and whatnot, but I've just been so far behind because of school. So, again, I apologize for everybody that's been waiting for all these extra videos that I have, like, literally stored away in the cloud, so to speak. And, yeah, I apologize that you guys have to wait around for a lot of things. What is up, Jason? We're finally there. We're one step away. And that one step is fish. First thing we'll probably do in here is chromies. I am studying a multitude of things. I started out doing the school year with just some easy things, you know, Latin, music, kickboxing. I got another class. Bio. Am I missing one? HTML. The most important one. HTML. Because it has helped me create a website. But other than that, I'm actually going to probably major in both marketing. I wanted marine bio to be one of mine, but I can't do that because they don't have it at my school. Well, they have it, they just don't have it as a major. Let's fix how I worded that. Other than that, I can always transfer out. But I may or may not do zoology next year, and I haven't decided about it. And they actually do have a zoo at my school, so that's really cool. But I'm all over the place, really. I want to have multiple majors. I want to have multiple associate's degrees. And, yeah. That'll leave my field of expertise open to various things. That's why I want to do it like that. If you're kind of curious. By the way, she was adding in something to the website for me. So don't get it twisted. Some people tend to get it twisted. That's why she was asking me for my email, and I don't care to give it out on this one because, you know, it's already linked. If you guys didn't know that, all 5, actually, I'll let you in on a little secret. I actually have 5 or 6 YouTube pages. Each one of them has something on it. What is up, Jason? And I plan to study as well microbiology. You're probably wondering, why would you want to study micro? Just think about it. I didn't always care about people, you know, I guess you can say. I didn't always have a knack for fish either. Just so you guys know, if you really want a background story on where my obsession with fish came from, yeah, I got the light. Where my obsession of fish came from was actually both my grandfathers. We were just talking about this earlier tonight. One of them basically raised me. Or actually, I should say all three of my grandfathers, because I also had a step-grandfather that basically raised me. That's who I was talking about. I never met my mother's father. He actually passed away when my mom was 12 years old. And I never met my dad's father either. He passed away when I was... He passed away in 05. I want to say I can't count back that far, but my grandpa had flounder and other stuff in a fish tank, and my grandpa, he used to take little pictures of him pointing his laser pointer at the fish, as mean as that sounds. A lot of the time people mistake file fish for flounder, because file fish do some of the similar things that flounder do. But yeah, my grandpa was really obsessed with it. And my other grandpa, my mom's dad, he liked fishing just like my grandpa that raised me. And if you don't know where I got my love for fish, there's where I got my love for fish. It was right there. He was obsessed with fly fishing, and not sure what else. She could tell you. She's sitting over there. What else was he obsessed with? Fly fishing and fly fishing. And my phone's about to die, so you guys know what that means. I'm probably gonna head out when it says 15 minutes. I just figured I'd catch you guys up and show you where I'm at and show you that I'm still kicking. And to remind you, invite all your friends! What?
I don't like WordPress.
She doesn't like WordPress, yet it does it all for you.
No, it doesn't do it like the other one.
So wait, she's saying there was a free version?
Mm-hmm.
Was there a free version for FTP though?
I'm not sure.
She asked me to forward her my information,
I know.
by the way. If you guys don't know who we're talking about one of my teachers, so. Coliseum for his entertainment. Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm gonna read that out loud because that was actually a funny comment. Okay, KG Cichlid says that's better than my dad. My dad liked to see other fish eat other fish like it's a coliseum for his entertainment. Sorry, but that made me laugh a little bit. And if you guys can't find that funny, I don't know. That was hilarious. What is up, Jimmy H. Fishes? Shout out to Jimmy! I know you guys are probably all working or just winding down from a long night. I feel like I failed Latin tonight. And I don't care. Because that teacher's an asshole. And I'm entitled to my own opinion. I'm sorry, but nobody that tells you that you lack the basic skills to be in college deserves a second thought of your opinion. We're probably going to put clowns in here. I wanted to put a dragon wrasse, but there's probably not enough live rock yet. We need a little more live rock, but she says she doesn't want to overdo it with live rock in here, and I say balls to the wall on the live rock, but you know, everything I always say gets overridden. So, I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. Yeah, we're going to end up putting a power head in here. And get rid of these and put this actually back on the 50. Oof. Or, actually, I've also got another idea for this. I also want to put a power head on the 50. But the only problem with putting a power head on the 50 is no problem really, because I want to put this pump here in a 20-gallon bucket, a 20-gallon trash can. You guys are probably wondering, why the hell does he want to put something in the trash can? Okay, here's on to my next venture. We're gonna start doing snails in a trash can, and see how good they grow without you know, without a light or anything other than maybe some plants that can survive in a room. I'll show you guys later what I'm talking about. It's like a 20-gallon brute trash can. I believe it's actually a 29-gallon brute trash can. But I've had this idea for a while. I kind of wanted to do a pond, but I ain't got the extra money for it. So, you know, next best thing, pond in a trash can. And if you don't find that funny, I'm sorry. It was hilarious to me. Why is everything so funny tonight?
It wasn't a few minutes ago. Just kidding.
Who's lurking? That person back over there that keeps talking smack.
I'm your mother. I'm your madre. You don't love me too much most of the time.
That is a lie. I just don't like how you act sometimes. And the same can be said about me, I'm probably sure. You know what's great about this, though? I don't have to hold the phone when at the saltwater tank. You know why? Because the water bottle holds it for me. I'm just surprised at how much algae grew without having a light on. And it's red algae. I wish I could show you guys. You just can't see it because of the spectrum of this light. Let me see. What can I do to change that? Yeah, I can't change that. I can see it. That's all that matters. It looks red. Anyhow, out goes the light, guys. Good night.
Where did my page go?
I don't know, but you better not have just screwed that up.
No.
God bless y'all. Have a good week. And remember, with the faith of a mustard seed, you can move any mountain. Don't turn molehills into mountains. And with that being said, Nick the Dick, over and out.
I like the other page better. A lot better.
Why, does it look better?
Yeah.
That's basically my stand, if you guys haven't seen it already.
I can put your blog.
Blah, blah, blah.